What's good YouTube? It's your girl Blossom here, and I am coming back with another video. So today's video will be dedicated to my Wegovy journey. Your girl has been trying to lose weight. For the people who are new to this channel, hi, my name is Blossom. I had VSG, vertical gastrectomy, back in 2018. Lost over 100 pounds during the pandemic, gained weight. Now I'm in the process of losing the weight that I gained, and my surgeon, not my primary doctor, my surgeon prescribed me the generic brand of Wegovy. And then also make sure that you watch until the end of this video, because I do have an update when it comes to Wegovy, and I have like a possible solution to that. So if you are new to this channel, hi, my name is Blossom. I don't even know why I said that again. But anyways, I actually have my prescription here. My medicine comes in a syringe that I inject into my skin, which would be either on my outer thighs or within my stomach directly. The good thing about this medicine is your needles come with your pen, and this entire pen will last me for 1 month. So I did receive a question on my YouTube asking if once you receive the medicine, do you have to refrigerate it? Me personally, I keep mine in the refrigerator, just so I guess that's just my place to go in to get it, because I don't want to risk having this heat get to this, so I just place it in my refrigerator. However, if you want to place yours in like a drawer or something, that's okay as well. But today I weighed in at 185 pounds. When I first started Wegovy, I was 209 pounds at the end of June, and I don't feel like doing no math in my head. So I am at 24 pounds lost since taking Wegovy. I'm going to do this video just how if someone new came and saw this video initially. So with Wegovy, you start off at a low dosage and then you build your dosages up. You first start off at 0.25 milligrams, and then eventually you will get up to 2.4 milligrams or so, I believe. Yeah, 2.4 milligrams. I'm staying at 1 milligram because my insurance will not approve me to go higher than 1 milligram. Within the past 2 weeks of my last update, your girl only lost about, what, 4 pounds since then. With that, I have decreased my amount of time that I've been in the gym. So I think that the reason why I'm really not losing weight is because I'm not as active as I was before. I have not been going to the gym. I've been going through some personal things in life, and honestly the gym has not been in my forefront, my eyesight, you know what I'm saying? But your girl is going to get back into the gym because it's just me being lazy. I have time in the day to go, however I just decide not to go. So one thing that this video will be also mentioning is being on your cycle while taking this medicine. So this is my first time being on this medicine and then also being on my cycle. So guys, I do have some men that watch my videos. Y'all can like skip a little bit or something because y'all don't need to know about this section of the video. So ladies, my cycle is very, 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 very regular. When I was larger, I would say I would have like a regular cycle. However, once I lost weight, the more weight I lost, the more regular my cycle became. Even a little bit before I started losing weight, my cycle started to regulate and be normal. My cycle is normally about 30 days. So this go around, while taking this medicine, my period was actually late for about 3 days, 3-4 days, and that is weird to me because even when I'm stressed, my cycle is normally off by like 1 day. Like normally within the start of my period either will start a little bit earlier or it may start even up to 2 days after my start date, if you know, because I use Flow to track my periods and everything like that, and I've been using it for years and it's very accurate to me as of now. But I can say that it's potential that taking this medicine did push back my period by a few days. While being on my period, I would say that my actual like flow and everything was normal. Everything pretty much was normal. I didn't have any major PMS or like major mood swings while being on my period. One thing that I did notice while being on my period and taking this medicine is that my appetite was out the fucking roof. Like, on a day-to-day, I can go hours without eating. However, when I was on my period, I was snacking. I was having the urge to snack and then actually getting up to snack. One thing that I said in a prior video about this medicine is I still will have, like, I guess you could say, an appetite or a taste for something. However, I don't get that urge to get up and go and get it. For example, let's say McDonald's or something. I'll say that I want some McDonald's, but I don't get up and go and get McDonald's. Or if I'm at my apartment and I have some food in the refrigerator, be like, oh, that tastes good right now. I don't have the actual urge to get up and go and get the food. So that's how it works for me. So I know I've seen some people say that it doesn't curb their appetite. For me, I would say that it does, because it does. I don't have that urge to get up and go and get the food. However, during my cycle, that's when I really notice, like, okay, well, you are eating a little bit more, or you're snacking more, because I can be a snacker during my cycle. I also ate a lot of ice cream and stuff. Like, I had like a lot of weird cravings while being on this medicine, and also being on my period. And then also, for me personally, like a week after my period, I still have like those cravings as if I'm on my period. It slowly starts to go down, and I noticed that around that time, my cravings for things were still pretty high. Mind y'all, I still was taking my 1 milligram every week, but it just didn't do what it didn't give what it was supposed to give during my cycle week. So I know for next month I had to pay a little bit more attention, because like I said, my insurance is not going to approve me for a higher dosage. Wegovy is actually like Backstocked. A lot of people are trying to get the prescription because it's going crazy in the weight loss field, in the weight loss community, that it's actually being Backstocked. So if you go to try and get Wegovy right now, you're probably not going to be able to get it at a low dosage. You may be able to get it at a high dosage. One of my friends, she was in the process of getting the prescription prescribed, and her doctor told her that it was on Backstock, so she would not be able to get it, and she would have to wait an additional month to be able to try and get the prescription again, which is crazy to me. Like, y'all, literally this came out at the end of June, and I am so thankful that my surgeon put me on to this, because like everyone that I've seen take this medicine have had good experiences with it. The only downfalls were just the nausea. However, the more that you take the medicine, the your nausea and everything will go down. It's just you got to fight through it. However, there are like generic brands of Wegovy that you can take. I personally take a generic brand of Wegovy, and I'm probably gonna have to show this on every video, but that is the medicine. This is the medicine that I am taking. It is like a generic brand of Wegovy, and one of the downfalls of this is that my prescription only goes up to 1 milligrams, and even if I wanted to finesse it, because I still got some juice left over from another pen, I couldn't even be able to, hold on, I wouldn't even be able to finesse it, because it literally goes from 0, and excuse my nails please, it goes from 0 to 1, because sorry, within my medical chart, my next round was actually supposed to be 1.7. And if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I posted that I would be starting a 1.7 this week. However, when I filled out the prescription, let me show y'all what it says. I can't do that. Like, I can't inject 1.7 milligrams. I can't do one whole pen and then do a portion of this pen again, because it doesn't give me no like 0.7. Like, if I really was pressed to do 1.7, I could do it, because I figure I can, you know, count the little lines and stuff and say, okay, this is whatever point, blah, 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 whatever. But it ain't that serious. 1 milligram is working for me. I'm losing weight at a good speed. I'm interested in seeing if my weight loss is going to continue to slow down as once I start going back to the gym, because just like everything, when you first start something, you lose a lot of weight, but once your body starts getting used to it, you start to lose weight at a lower rate. But yeah, y'all, this was the video. Your girl lost an additional 4 pounds, still losing, not gaining. If you cannot get Wegovy, ask your doctor to prescribe you something that is a generic brand of it, because yeah, it's literally, when it comes to the medicine, yes, it is a different name. However, it is the same kind of medicine. Like, it's just at a lower dosage. So, like I said, if you can't get Wegovy, try and ask your surgeon or primary doctor for different options. And then also another person asked me about going between your primary doctor and your surgeon. Me personally, it's best for me to get this medicine through my surgeon, because me and him been working with each other with my weight loss journey since 2018. With my primary doctor, I go to her about everything else. Like, I have a specific person for everything. I have a therapist for my mind. I have my surgeon for weight loss. I have my primary doctor for other primary health matters. So it's up to you to decide on who you want to go to about this medicine. Yeah. And I think that was it. If you have any questions or anything, please comment them below. I'll make sure that I answer them for you. And I hope y'all have a blessed morning, night, afternoon, evening, or whenever you watch this video. And I'll talk to y'all next week. Deuces.